It is 3:56 in the a.m. So we're getting ready to take our first step on the trail. Let's make another morning of it. It's beautiful, it's quiet, it's still, not too cool. All right, let's do this. See you a little bit later. All right, I was just cruising up this hill and heard something bust in the brush over there. And I shined my headlamp over there and I could see a pair of beady eyes, but I couldn't really tell if they were green eyes or orange, or, you know, most deer I think are green and stuff, but I don't know what it was. I kept looking for it and never heard anything after that. Shut my headlamp off and just stood here for a second, but I don't know what it was. Once again, apparently it does not want me, so we're gonna keep climbing this mountain. All right. All right, you see the deer right there in the middle? Standing. It's hard to see. I don't know if y'all can read that, but we're at the top of this pass, I think. I'll double check here. Good morning and welcome to day 20 on the Colorado Trail. It's been a tough morning. We had a 2,000 foot climb, got to the top, dropped down 1,000 feet and started up another 1,000 foot climb. So yeah, I'm pretty whooped. It's about 9 o'clock. We've come about 8 miles, so we could get 10 by 10, but I'm not sure. So we're only going about 15 miles today, but the rest should be mostly downhill. So yeah, it was a great night. I slept well, didn't get cold at all. I talked to some campers or some hikers who slept down at the bottom of that mountain at the river. Man, if you ever sleep down low in those valleys by the river and the water, you're gonna get much colder and you're gonna have to deal with a lot more condensation. So man, sleep up on the mountain. Not saying you gotta sleep on the top, but somewhere along the mountain is gonna be a lot warmer than that valley down there with that river, I promise you. Okay, so let's press on slowly. Y'all have a great morning, and we'll see you a little bit later. These puffy little flowers. I don't know. Interesting. How long ago do you think that rock split apart? And then the dirt filled in, the weeds started growing, but I'm pretty sure that used to be one rock. All right, I just checked to see where I'm at mileage-wise. We're at 202 miles currently, so somewhere back there, probably when I was eating my mid-morning snack, we crossed the 200-mile mark. So that's pretty good. That's a good feeling, and I feel it. The tendon on my foot is not getting better. It's actually getting worse. So the downhills really hurt it, and now I'm feeling a little bit on the level ground and a little on the uphills. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward and see what it kind of feels like at the end of today. But yeah, it's I've had the issue before, and the only thing that makes it better is rest. So it's hard to get out here, but we're just gonna keep on stepping and take it one day at a time and just go from there. So no worries just yet. Looks like we have options. I love it when they give us options. But we better continue on. I'm out of water, so I know we just crossed some back there, but 2/10 of a mile. There's a little, that same river crosses again, so I think I'll stop there and pick up some water. Come here. Come here. Okay, well, now that's just too many choices. You gotta go and complicate things. Pretty little lake up here. There's some people back there at a smaller one swimming. They said it was really cold. Okay, so right there. Man, that is, I know it's just a tendon. It's horribly, horribly inflamed. Okay. Yeah, so now it just looks like it's kind of starting to bruise out from that area, but man, is it tender. I don't know, folks. It ain't looking good. Hey, good evening, y'all. All right, so we made it to camp. We hiked 17 miles today. Those were not easy miles. The tendon issue on my foot has progressively gotten worse over the last 50 miles. Coming into camp tonight, about the last 8 miles, half of that, I didn't take anything all day because I want to see how bad the pain was and if I'd be able to tolerate it. but it just got to the point where I was limping. Each step was just excruciating. So I took 3 ibuprofen, just 200 milligrams each, so 600 milligrams of ibuprofen, and it took the sting off enough to get into camp. So I'm meeting my friends here in the morning. I think I'm gonna try to get off trail for about 3 days, see if I can get a hotel in Salida for about 3 days, but my gut feeling tells me that this is something that's probably gonna take me off the trail. I've dealt with this same thing before on the left side, and it literally took about a month and a half before the pain kind of just subsided on its own with a lot of icing. Once that was done, I did some therapy to strengthen those tendons and whatnot. But so I don't know, it seems like deja vu all over again from the AZT, but it is what it is. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to try to get into Salida for about 3 days and just go from there. So anyway, I'm still happy to be here. The trip's not over just yet, but anyway, y'all have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.